Hello, wonderful people. How are you? Today I'm talking about a message of hope. Okay? I'll tell you all about it on the other side. Before I start, just a reminder, if you want to come and join the course, you don't need any therapy experience, by the way. You don't need any therapy experience. This is designed for everybody. Okay, on the 1st and the 2nd of April to help your ego ascend. Okay, it's the ascending of the ego. So if you're interested, send me an email and let me know that you want to attend. Okay, and it's donation only. So what's this message of great hope? Well, when I was communing with the emissaries, chatting with them, when I said hello, there was a victory shout. Okay, now I've had that before, once. And I said, ooh, victory shout again. And they said yes, and that's because everything is going exceedingly well. Exceedingly well. And they said, and there's everything to be victorious about. Yeah. So I got into, come on, give me an update. Tell me what's happening. Where are we? And they said that the energies are extreme. They said that the last time as well. The energies are extreme. Extremely good, by the way. Extremely good. And they said that there's going to be a lot of revelations happening. And I said, so how are these revelations going to play out? And they said, well, the revelations that are going to happen are going to play out very well for many people and very badly for others. I said, so how are people going to react to the revelations? And they said, well, some of them will go into extreme denial. Okay, so basically as stuff comes out, and it's just everywhere, isn't it? I mean, the latest thing is this Matt Hancock 100,000 WhatsApps. I mean, he's a terrible writer. I'm reading his stuff. He uses no punctuation, no commas. I mean, it's horror. I mean, this is a man who was running the government or running a part. He can't even write properly. He can't get his grammar. So I'm not a grammar Nazi, but there are limits. Like, please put a comma there, because that would have made a much more, what I was saying was, it would have been much more impactful for the sleepers if you put the comma there, because then without the comma it doesn't really make a lot of sense. You've got to kind of read between the lines. Yeah. So he's written all of these, it's dreadful stuff. Just dreadful stuff about manipulation of the masses. Yeah. Brilliant. So, for example, what the emissary said, they give me that as an example, and they said, well, some people will deny that. And how will they deny it? How they deny it is by focusing on the ethics of sharing somebody's message. And they'll say, for example, that was extremely unethical to share all of that information. That's not right. Therefore, I can't listen to that information. Yeah, they did the same with Julian Assange, didn't they? Like, they criticised the sharing of it, and with many other people, the sharing of it, rather than the fact that the information was a bombshell, bombshell information. And I think we're going to have that. That's going to be the place that the people come from who need to deny all of these things. I mean, look what's coming up in the US, in these congressional hearings that they're doing, the information, it's just everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's all this information coming out that you're going to either have to accept it or you're going to have to deny it in a weird way. And I think, let's prepare ourselves for people denying it in a weird way. But the emissaries did say that a big swathe, a massive swathe of people will come over to our side because of this information. And I think that's happening now. That's happening. So, March Madness, the Hancock messages in and of themselves, pretty good. Even if nothing else happened this month, that would probably be enough. But I don't think that's all that's in store. And it isn't about the things happening. It's about the shift in energy. That's what's important about March. It's the shift in energy. Yeah, which the emissaries say it's going wild. Going wild. Their words. It's going, well, no, my words. So I said to the emissaries then, I said, okay then, all right. So what's the message that I give the people? What message do I give from you? And they said, a message of great hope. Right? And we laughed together. Why did we laugh? Well, because right at the beginning, when the emissaries first came through to me, right, the very first time, they said, we have a message of great hope, of the Great Awakening, and we want you to share that message, okay? That was when I shit my pants. Okay, so they just kind of reminded me, a message of great hope. I mean, they've used that expression loads. It's a message of great hope. But that's basically what they said. That's what has to be shared, a message of great hope. And I think we need to keep that in mind. We need to keep it at the forefront of our mind. There's so much going on. I mean, I just made a few notes, what's going on in the US with the congressional stuff. What's going on in the UK with the 15-minute cities and all of that, that's coming out. All of that and all of the people that are getting involved against it. What's happening with Matt Hancock. What's happening also with the Midazolam stuff, That's coming out as well. All of the people that were, and it's that politician, I can't remember his name now, but he's receiving phone call after phone call of people saying, yes, my mum, my dad, my aunt, my whatever were killed, and I've got proof. So, interesting times, yeah? But let's not get distracted by all of that. That's great, and it's lovely, and I heard Bill Maher in the US, and he said his words were, the people who denied COVID and all that was involved in it are looking pretty good these days. And never a truer word has been said. We are looking quite vindicated, but we mustn't get sidetracked on that. It's nice. It's like watching it and thinking, yeah, good that all of that shit's coming out. But I think our focus now has got to be on hope for the future. What does all that mean? It means that everything's going exactly the way that it should do. It means that everything's okay. It means that everything's always been okay. Even when you think back to the darkest hour and the fear that I felt for my children. I remember that. I remember going to bed night after night with this feeling in the pit of my stomach. My God, please don't touch my children, right? That's kind of where I was. That was at the beginning when they were threatening that they were going to just force everybody to have the stuff. And I was scared. I really was. But now we see that it was all bluff. It was all bluff. It was all postulation. Just as the 15-minute cities are all postulation and bluff. Just as all of this stuff is postulation and bluff. It's them pushing something and seeing what they can get away with. But pushing it really badly, organising it really badly, and not having the continuity to keep it going. That's the problem. And now they're getting outed and ousted. So we keep your hope high, right? Probably more so now than ever, because that's what's going to bring the next phase in. Okay, the next phase, which is going to be nice. I think the next phase is going to be a nice one for us. Mightn't be very nice for other people. It mightn't be nice for those who have to wake up to it, but for us it's going to be nice, like a confirmation that we were doing the right thing, that we've done the right thing, and that we're going to continue to do the right thing. Okay, I love you all. I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.